everyone. Welcome to the program. It's Friday. It's time to rank. Let's get to ranking. And then do that dutty one. Hi, Jeff Gerstmann here, and I'm here, as I am every Friday, to scientifically process the entire list of NES games released in North America. We have ranked thus far hundreds of video games. Mega Man 2 is currently at the top of the list. If we go down here, what's at the bottom? What is it? Raid 2020, somehow, still here. I went and replayed some Raid 2020 a little bit last week, and that's a pretty bad video game. Sometimes you need to just dip into it a little bit, like, oh, is it really that bad? Because I know Moon Ranger was real bad. And you're like, oh no, Raid 2020 it's the match beyond. You can influence the list. That's right, you. If you want to pick games and help me get through this, you can sign up for the advisory panel over at patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann. Sign up, come through. Get on the Discord. We got the ad-free version of the podcast. We got a bonus podcast pretty much every week, unless something crazy happens. And so on and so forth. Early access to the Jeff Gerstmann Hall of Fame. All of that and more. And if you sign up for the Gerstmann Advisory Panel, you can help pick games for this. So, let's get into it. This first game. I played a lot of this game when it came out, and I don't have a lot of great memories of it, I guess I would say. But I certainly have memories of it. I don't need to have my hand over here. I already pushed the... Oh, hello. I'm smaller. I'm like... This camera fell backwards. I had to move this... Yeah, I realized that this monitor was 8 degrees off to the side. I was like, that's no good. And so I was looking at everything weird. Okay. Speaking of looking at weird thing, this is like a weird... It's weird that this game happened, I guess I would say. This is Ultima Exodus for the NES. Made in Japan by your friends at Pony Canyon and then retranslated back into the United States. Nice. I don't remember getting especially far in this game either. Let's register. My name is Dave. We're going to create. We're going to examine. Okay, we got that's our character list. Can't form a party because we have not created. Let's just go, maybe we go with a ready-made. Do we want a fuzzy wizard or an elven alchemist? I guess we want a fuzzy wizard, a dwarven thief, or a fuzzy illusionist, perhaps? Probably. Let's go with the thief. A bobbit paladin or an elf lark? Let's go with that paladin. Wait, what? Okay, this guy's name is, Dick. This guy's name is, Devin. And the paladin's name is, Mona. Oh, did I pick a... Okay, I did pick a lark. Patty! So, you know, like, this game obviously has its origins on computers. Exodus, dreadful devil, is about to wake up now in this region. If so, our world will be covered by darkness. Brave ones, seal Exodus and save this world. Get ready for your journey. Okay. Is this a winning party? I don't know. Ooh. I mean, we should get in a fight, right? Hopefully I have stuff equipped, because otherwise... That hit for 32 and did not kill anyone. You can't cast spells? Oh, I like that that's like, you tried to cast a spell and thus your turn is over. Oh, and even just... Oh, yeah, this is... Ba-da-da. I wonder if casted magic, if I feel will go through my guy, or if it's if I'm going to hit my guy in the back doing this. There's really only one way to find out. Okay. Good. I'm not going to burn all my MP on the first... Ah, fuck it. Dick killed goblins. Get. I do like to get. This game has a lot of like bullshit, if you know what I mean. Like the, you know, like hitting A up next to a guy doesn't talk to him. I have to hit the talk thing on the menu. There's not a lot of... Exodus is awesome evil. I've come here to buy armor. Well, we have 100 GP. What do I have? What? He's got a dagger. He's got cloth armor, so... Is that what everyone has? Is a dagger and cloth armor? Okay. Okay. So you get a little bit of a fog of war effect here as you're kind of walking in and out. It's a little intense, honestly. GMFW. This was a fuzzy wizard. All right. Let's buy. Wait, do they have individual? Yeah, they have. So they have their own individual money, dude. That's. And I don't know that there's a way to change, because like when I went to go give, I guess like I could just buy it with the character that has the money, but like I can't get anything that has 400. Like yeah. Let's get a mace. Dick can't wear that. Yes. All right. So now Dick needs to give it. No, Dick has nothing. Give that mace to Mona. Hand it over. Status. Mace. They all got different levels of experience based on who did what in the battle. They say the dungeon is to the northwest of this town, but it's so dangerous that no one ever goes returns. Like, all right, well. When did Mondane perish? I didn't know about that. I was like, brother, you got me beat. I don't even know what the fuck a Mondane is. If Exodus is awake, what will happen to us? Yes. Doesn't this ale taste great? We brew it in a special way. Oh, well, I mean, I was supposed to go to a dungeon in the northwest, but I mean, if you got something else going on. Is there an inn here? Do I need to rest to restore my magic? Because I cast a bunch of spells in that last fight. I mean, I know this game is not with it and cool and like easygoing enough to be like, oh yeah, we regenerated all your MP just because, you know, it's fun. Just cast some spells, man. Welcome to the grocery store. Yeah, let me get 10 groceries. What the fuck would... What did I buy? Where is it? What do I... Tools? Tools. Let's stop and see the menu here. F152. Okay, so that's... They each have individual food, right? So that's hit points, magic, food, and level. So Dick has 10 more food than everybody else. I don't want to do this. What's going on in here? Let's go see Lord British and kill him. Welcome back, Dick. What about this guy? Be sure to come back. Yeah, all right. I'm told the treasure chests are booby traps. Okay. What? Into the ground, into the forest, into the sea and the islands. It's like, oh, all right. Saving finished. Come back again. Well, wait. Did that restore my... This is Magic 25. Did it restore? I don't... The fog of war, the vision cone stuff is really distracting. So see here, we have phases of the moon here in our little pop-up window, I think. U is a nice town surrounded by forests. No, U is a nice town surrounded by forests. The town of U is in the forest. Are we having fun yet? Dick is killed. Oh, God! The ground was, the floor was lava. Mona is dead! So, what if I mean, we saved the game, right? Oh, jeez. Seems like it'd be faster to do this than it would be to go resurrect the party. Can I change? Can I? So is there really no way for me to, like... put the paladin and the thief in, like, my front line? Or is it just, is this wizard now stuck up front for the entire game? Until everyone dies and gets resurrected, and then maybe they resurrect in a different order if you... Great. Well... I'm sure it'll be fine. Ba-da-da. And I can't just push up to attack him. It's like... I need to very specifically click fight and then go and... Uh-oh. Trap, but Devin avoided it. I mean, he's the thief, so... Oh. This crew caught me. They can attack diagonally? That seems unfair. Great. This is a really dumb fight. Alright, they said that the dungeon was to the northwest. And because I've got this big dumb chain of people out here, I'm snaking around the map and being very open to being jumped. Oh, apparently Flame does all sorts of, like, requires all sorts of MP, huh? Oh. I mean, Repel ain't bad. Jeez. No! Ah! Can I repel these guys? Suck it, orcs. Okay. Poison trap. Dick is poisoned. Devin is poisoned. Mona is... Everyone is poisoned. taking 1 HP of damage every time I walk. And now also we have to fight. Well, that's handy. I don't know how to cure poison. And I don't know where anything is. This is weapons and stuff. None of y'all can heal, huh? What kind of groceries y'all got? Okay, well. Hey, what's up? Does staying at the inn cure poison? It sure doesn't. It sure doesn't. Hey, man, it's a fucking bad. Yeah. I've had some hardships, like right now. Do you know a guy? Okay. Yes. If resurrection the patient turns into ashes. Yeah, I do. Don't I know it? I need to cure a cold? You are well now. Okay, Mona. Dude, it's 100 to cure poison. That's how much you start with. Devin is dead. It's cool that he has a bunch of money on him, but you can't access any of it on account of he is dead. Like, it's, you know, yeah, you're dragging his body around, but, like, you can't rifle through his pockets. Like, there's no... He's dead. He is dead! we have, like, no fucking hit points. So, like... Your hit points are too low to give blood. That's what they always tell me when I go. Right. I knew this was going to do something. There's just like, there's no button for like door or open or anything. Like, you know, it like maybe you use tools to get a key or something, but like, dude, what in the fuck? So this game eventually gets to a place where it's got like moon gates and you're teleporting around to all these different spots, and like it is, this game is extremely large. Not necessarily in a like in a good way, like in an extremely confusing way for the era. And you're either here for it or you are not. But either way, this is something that, like, I was very interested. Okay. I'm not brave enough to figure out how to open a door. And so, like, you know, this is originally a computer game, and it's cool that it got translated and everything. But it is... It's a weird game to appear on this platform. Like, so, like, and also, what am I supposed to do? So, like, 3 of my 4 party members are dead. It costs $500 to resurrect someone. She has no money. None. Her dead friends have some money, but they're dead, and so you can't get the money out of their dead pockets because their pockets are too dead. And so... Can we replace... Because I know your party members can die permanently, right? So... So if I do this... and then reset... Can I refill the party with new dudes? Yeah, so we can... I like that my guy was there for a second, then they were like, oh no, he's dead. We need to create new people and then put them in the party. This is also like a really confusing system that maybe would make sense if in a situation where you were like fucking around with floppy disks or something. we're gonna make a human fighter. Damn it. This is Cal. And an elven cleric, because a cleric can probably heal. This is Bobby. And how about a Bobbit? Wizard. Named? Stone. All right. So we want Mo Patty is alive. Right? Or is Mona alive? Which one? PG. FBPG. Bobbit Paladin. Good. And the D's are for dead. Got it. Okay. See, they show that in a different order in game. They show it would be, I think it's GFBP, and here it's FBPG. I'm just saying there's more that could be done here. And so now we have just a new crew. I don't know, man. Now we're gonna go fight Exodus. Mona, how'd it go for you when you went? Bad? Okay, well. Oh. Saying we need a boat to take the portal. Or is that actually just gonna kill you? There are moon gates and portals and stuff that look sort of like that, and there are gates that are only open at during certain phases of the moon. Now, see, even for looking at that menu, I'm fucked. I can't even... Good. Good. Darn it. What's the worst that could happen? picking up a chest, right? All right, we found another town. Are these all... Is there a way through the mountains here? No? Who are you? There are mysterious gates in Sosaria. They open and close according to the waxing and waning of moons. What are you guys doing? Oh. Okay. 900? What do I look like? Alright, we got a pub. This is a good town, so you should stay here. Do you really want to leave? I've been beyond the whirlpool. You, boy. My name is John. I know more about Ultima than you. That's fucked up. Fuck you, John. Prick. Kid's an asshole. Welcome to Moon. That's the name of your town, huh? Fortune be with you. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, man. So, yeah, it's... I don't know, man. Like, I'm really torn about this conceptually because there's so much game here. And this is a cool game. Like, don't get me wrong. But just everything about the interface is an extreme pain in the ass, you know, and that's sort of to be expected a little bit considering the original nature of this game and, you know, it being a computer game ported to the NES in Japan and then brought over. Like, it's just, you know, it's sort of a weird story, right? Ghouls. Well, ghouls, I mean, surely. Oh, man. I guess it's nice that you do have these spells that seem to take 0 and, you know, like trait, you know, because a cleric can just turn undead, right? That's just what they do, man. And so the idea that you can just kind of do that and get out of a lot of fights is cool. It's weird. Oh, fuck yeah. Cave of Madness. It's nice to get everybody some XP from time to time. I imagine it's very easy to, like, power level the characters that have Repel and Undead. I love to get... Ah, it's a trap! So yeah, I do have that glow spell. Can I, is that... who had that? It's a problem with naming them like this. There we go. It's bright here. Cave of Madness! Oh, what did that say? Bobby killed the skeletons. We're gonna run out of MP and our ability to make it light in here, I think. Just a ladder that just keeps going down. Truly a cave of madness. Uh-oh. What do we think? Are these guys undead? Probably not, huh? Can I run? I don't know. Can I walk? Maybe if you walk off the bottom of the screen. Okay. Yeah. I was just looking for the first dungeon on account of they said it was to the northwest, and this was the first cave I saw. Little did I know that I had found the Cave of Madness. Because that was it. That's the ladder just kept going down, and there were nothing on levels 2 through 7 other than the ladder. So just like, is a ladder down to level 8. Now that's madness. Now that's madness. Let's try walking a different direction and see if we see anything else. I think for me, the one of the downfalls of this game right now is, and I would say this about a lot of role-playing games for computers in this era, for sure, is that there is a distinct lack of direction. There's just this littlest bit of like, hey, we heard there was a dungeon to the northwest, and I'm wandering around the northwest, and I'm not immediately seeing anything. I did find a cave, and it was the Cave of Madness. Which is truly diabolical. I don't remember the manual for this being especially crazy or helpful, really. You know, this slow movement through forests and kind of through the overworld stuff is, a little, I don't know, man. Great. Yes, you do. You have to return to the king to gain levels. It doesn't just happen in the field, which is not unheard of for the era, for sure. That alone is not that big of a deal. Oops. So these spells are weird. You have to cast them on the right frame, which is like a weird. This is where Super Mario RPG got the idea to, but like turning undead on these skeletons only works when their sword is jagged, like off to the side. So I need to cast it, bop, 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 right there. Otherwise, it just misses completely. And that's insane. Like, I don't know if that was the intended system or like if they thought that it was just like, well, we're kind of making a random thing and this is how it's going to work. And, it's just bizarre. skeletons appears. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da. And so I remember as a kid playing this game and really, again, having just no idea, like, like the first thing to do. Like, what is it? How do I get in just headed in the right direction? And that tip about going northwest, I don't remember being a good one. I remember wandering around this world for a very long time. And then eventually getting to a place where, like, I found a portal and went through it and I was somewhere else. But, like, I was no closer to getting, like, to the, you know, to a story point or to to fighting Exodus or anything. It was just like, well, I warped over here now and I got on a boat and I did this and fuck, dude, I don't know. Like, I still don't know. You know? And, no one ready to level up here. $61 XP after fighting all them undeads. This fighter's never gonna get any XP at this rate. And so, like, that was the appeal of early role-playing games on the computer, when Lord British and people like him sat down and made stuff like Ultima and Wizardry and everything else. There was this sense of, yo, man, it's just a world. I don't know, go figure it out. It's a world, man. We made a world. And I think that's really appealing in a way, especially for the era, especially for the early 80s and everything. Like, the very idea of the size and scope of these games on computers was really something else, man. But I think, you know, like, there's a lack of focus here, obviously. Let's say Cave of Gold. It's very easy to move and miss that because, well, what are these fucking guys? Do we think they're undead? Probably not. Uh-oh. Double sure that I can't use either of my cool spells on them. Alright. Well, we're just gonna die then. Good. Let's try running away. I want to see if that even... If I run to the bottom of the screen, is there any escape? Okay, we'll never know. Everyone in the party is dead. And death is so punishing. The cost of resurrection is so high. I guess it's either very punishing or not at all, right? Because you can just go make new characters. Later in the game, that becomes far less attractive because, you know, you are starting with level 1 characters. Like, inscrutable is maybe a bit strong, right? Of a word here. But, like, dude, it's... so hard to just get going here. And I think that's the big problem is, like, what do you know... where am I going and why? And how much time are you willing to devote to figuring this nonsense out? And am I just supposed to grind for a while? I mean, clearly, like, these caves are not the frickin' place for me. He says as he walks into a cave. Cave of Death. Great. It says something about gremlins appearing. Oh, look at these guys in their little silly little dance. I'm guessing these guys are not undead. I don't know. Maybe these guys are zombies. They look more like golems to me. Yeah. Looks like I don't really have an option other than fight them. Oh, you know what? Let's try running away like we were gonna last time. Like, one of these caves has to be friendly enough for you to go in, right? I mean, like, the only directional thing we've seen so far is literally someone saying, hey, there's a dungeon up here. And, like, the way that like, if you go into a menu and realize, like, oh, I went into the wrong menu and you want to go back, like, nope, sorry, that's your turn, is, like, this game is an asshole. Okay, no, you cannot go in that direction. In case you were wondering. There's 8 of these dudes. The Flicker Squad. surely we can talk this out. It's going good. We're going to hold these. Don't worry. Uh-huh. It's nice of them to not just like move in and completely surround you, I guess. Ugh. I thought that maybe I had regained some MP, but I was wrong. Everyone in the party is dead. It's Ultima Exodus. Like I said, there's a lot of game here. And that's enticing in a way, you know? I will say, like right now, all these years later, the idea of actually engaging with this thing in a way that you would ever see that is pretty tough to imagine. Unless you're looking it up and going like, oh, I need to go here and I need to grind to this level before I can do this cave and do this, and then we go and we warp over here. And you know, if you're following a guide, then maybe that's like kind of cool. But yeah, it is a game that you know, and I played other RPGs of the day, right? Your Dragon Warriors and your Final Fantasies and everything. Ultima was a big name. As someone who owned a computer also, like there was appeal in the Ultima name. You're like, oh well, I've heard these games are incredible. And then when I got my hands on this game back then, it was like, okay. Like this is way more than I want to deal with. Like it's just not even pushing you in a direction. It's just, here you go. How do you, get out there and figure it out. I remember the manual being pretty baseline, like not really getting into too much depth. I could be wrong. It's been a very long time, but yeah, okay. The manual has a page in it that says Ultima Hint Book is on its way. Look for more details about the hint book and magazine soon. If you'd like more information, call 800-255-1431. Yeah, you can call up your friends at FCI and they will tell you. They will tell you what to do, I guess. But yeah, it's a really crazy UI, you know, with all of the just like letters in your status bar, and you look at it for a long time, you're like, okay, that's human fighter, good condition, male or female, you know, whatever. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's not a very good game. You know, when we look at other games on the system and stuff, it's like kind of neat that they did it at all. But it's not. I'm gonna say this is probably not the version you would want to play. But also, like, hey, you know, the computer versions are going to be older in a way. They're going to be cruder graphically in some ways, and that's sort of there's a downside to some of those versions of the games as well, right? So, you know, maybe there's some appeal in this specific version, or like the MSX version, which is basically this version of the game as well, but you have a keyboard. But I don't know that they. I played it not that long ago, but I don't know that they actually take advantage of the platform any better than this NES version. You know, like controller based. like a ton of menus and just a little too much. A little too much. I respect that. There's something respectable about this game coming to this platform at all. But maybe this was something that maybe should have stayed in Japan because, there were other versions of Ultima here in the States to interact with in English language territories. So, for the Japanese market, maybe it makes a lot more sense for something like this to come over. But then for it to come back is a little strange. All that's to say that we need to put it on a list. I mean, it's better than Raid 2020, that's for sure. Like, I think there's aspects of Ultima Exodus that are bad. I think that the menus, I think when we just directly compare it to other role-playing games of the era, I think there's a lot of stuff there that could have been streamlined, not in a way that like, oh, hey, let's make it way easier or tone it down, but like just things about like interacting with inventory and interacting with your characters and moving things from one character to another, and the idea that like your character had gold on him and you can't get it anymore because that character's dead. It's just like that is just frustrating stuff. It doesn't make for a better experience. It makes for a more miserable one because you're like, well, okay, now this person needs to carry the gold because they're the most survivable, and so we do this, and like that's not where the fun lies in games like this. Unless you're a real sick fuck, and then I'll say, hey man, good luck. But gosh, it's certainly better than Spider-Man: Return of the Sinister Six. It's better than the Pradicus conflicts, but it's not as good as Akari 3: The Rescue. It is no Wayne Gretzky hockey. Nah, Nah, let's think about that a little more. Is it better? Is it worse than Widget? Like, scientifically speaking, yes, it's worse than Widget. In my heart, absolutely not. It's better than Sunday Fun Day: The Ride. It's better than Bases Loaded 2. Impossible Mission 2 is kind of another strange port to the platform that I think kind of loses something. Not necessarily in the game itself, but in the context. Like, Impossible Mission 2 is just a weird game on this platform set against other games that were released on this platform. You know what I mean? This is better than Impossible Mission 2. No, you know what? It's better than Widget. This is better than Widget. Like, there's so much ambition here. But like it's ambition that's very hard to get at because of the nature of the game. And so it's frustrating. But it's better than Widget. It's better than the Cryon Conquest. I hate Dig Dug 2, but is it better than Dig Dug 2? No, it's not. It's our new number 401. That's a game that I thought would do well, that I thought would do better, I guess I should say. Just because I do remember playing quite a lot of it. But man, again, it's a very specific type of game, and I think it is largely impenetrable, and I think that there is clearly a better way to have made that. that would take advantage of the platform and be like a little bit more appealing to that platform's core audience. You know what I mean? It's like, here's this massive world and moon gates and, you know, like all the other things you're out there doing and getting and making things happen and buying new gear and narrowly escaping death. And, you know, say, oh, you tried to resurrect your guy and he turned to ash, so now you need to make a new character. Like, you know, there's something about that is unrelenting, and there's an appeal there for sure, but I think that appeal stops right around number 401. This is one of those sick games that, like, you know, that like it is someone's favorite. Like, this version of the game is like their favorite game, you know, like, and more power to them. They're out of their minds, but like in a fun way. They're out of their minds in an exciting way, I guess. And so good on them. But I think when we look at the other games on the platform, especially role-playing games, and see what is possible with interface and menus and so on and so forth, I think that there's a lot of stuff that this game could have done differently that wouldn't have sacrificed the things that make this game, but would have just made it a little bit friendlier. The Locust Horde in the chat says that there is a ROM hack called Ultima Exodus Remastered that has a bunch of quality of life improvements that lets you cancel out of menus and stuff. So like that, exactly. Like letting you cancel out of menus without losing your turn in combat is a pretty big one for sure. And now I'm like thinking about that, going like, maybe I should grab that and check that out. Like that would be kind of cool. So there you have it. Chris wanted to see the next game. When we're talking about driving games with people's names on them, I mean, it's hard to beat Alex DeMayo's Race America, but why don't we give a look at Danny Sullivan's Indy Heat unsupported game version? Oh, that There he is. It's Danny. Use turbos for speed boost. Use pit stop when out of gas or on fire. Turbo button will exit pit early. Knock other cars off their jacks. What? Is Danny? Yeah, Danny Sullivan strikes me as like he just seems like a British guy to me. Oh, okay. So this is like one of those. This is like an Iron Man off-road kind of situation here, huh? Welcome, ass. There's something about just like, I don't know, the sunglasses or something. Like he just has like a, yeah, this Danny Sullivan and the guy with the glasses like this, he just, everything about it reads as like he's a professional darts player. And he's on ITV every Sunday. We'll level up our engine. Give me Danny's choice. Danny buys the best stuff. Let's burn rubber, Danny. Oh, apparently I went in the pit. Good. pit stops are not a fun thing to do in a video game. I'm sorry. There's just... We win. Yeah, if you control the pit stop. So yeah, when Pit Stop 2 came out and you had to like walk a guy around and take the tires off and you had to put the nozzle in the gas tank, like at least that was like a dang video game. Oh, there's no achievements in this version. Like one said you got the wrong version and then the other one said this one says no achievements. Danny, buy me the best stuff. You need a better pit crew. Thanks, Danny. What else, Danny? You need some more turbos, Gov. All right. I don't know, like this strikes me as like better than Super Off-Road. But also I don't know, man. Like I'd rather play Super Sprint. I didn't pit. This is a problem. No, it's not. S California. Danny, hook me up. Just keeps buying more pit crew stuff. I'm starting to think that Danny is funneling the pit crew upgrades up his nose. That's not... okay. Some of this course design is a little weird. Did it again. Screwed it up again. This is going to be a hard one to... There. Got it. Very end. Very chaotic pit. The way the hint was like, knock the other guys off their jacks when you're coming out of the pit. It's like, oh. Oh, Danny, what do you got for me? Yeah, better fuel economy. That sounds all right. Maybe we should have gotten some of that. I didn't see where the because they'll hold up pit signs that say, oh, you should you should pit, and I didn't see where mine was. I can still hit the turbo boost even when I'm out of gas. So, like, you can kind of, if you haven't been using your turbo very much, you can still kind of eke out another, you know, decent lap time. Danny just wants me to buy more turbos. But, like, look at the fucking, the car that jumps out into the lead, like he is constantly using turbo. Like he was Ivan Iron Man Stewart himself. Oops. Yeah, this hot shortcut I took. That guy was on fire. Ugh. Damn it, Danny. I'm still the circuit leader. Now it's like we're just blowing all this money on turbo. I could go for some more noise. Like, maybe the game doesn't need engine noise, right? Because that gets irritating quickly, but... Canada. There's a sumo headbutt. Better brakes, huh? I don't know why I keep screwing that up. Like, I keep just not making that turn. Like, I'm somehow gonna, like... This, yeah, I don't know. There's something about the way the screen... The way these tracks are depicted just looks weird. I didn't need to pit there. No, there too. I'm just like the readability of this track has got me all messed up. beautiful Colorado. Here it is. Get in the pit, you motherfucker. Oh, I got knocked out of the pit. And so I don't have enough gas. Like these races are so short that's actually like kind of devastating. Is that a dead body in my pit? In my pit area? It's pretty fucked up. Dead body. Let's keep the race going. I mean, this guy's dead in the pit. Who cares? We can still race. The Trade West Speed Bowl, 12 laps. I had to continue? Oh, man. I'm tired of thinking about gas. Let me get an EV. Like some kind of audio cue when it's your when it's a good lap for you to pit, when they're suggesting that you pit, might be nice. Some kind of audio cue about anything ever might be nice. See this guy using a bunch of turbo back here trying to catch up. Yeah. Hell yeah. $200,000. Dump it all into turbo. And so we just do another loop, huh? Okay. Kind of feels like, you know, increased fuel economy. Like, the more often you can just, like, do another lap when the other guys have to stop. Brakes and tires seem like a fucking fool's errand. Also, why go to the regular finish line when you can just blast through to the pit finish line faster? Seems like a key piece of human ingenuity that the AI is never going to do. Oh God, I'm on fire. A lot of dirty play out here. From your friend, Danny Sullivan. Oops. Oh, whatever. Dirtbag Danny, they call him. Yeah, this game's like kind of frustrating because the tracks are so narrow. And the use of turbo like this in a game like this is very, again, like, as a game that was, this game's like the follow-up to Super Off-Road, right? I don't know that I've ever seen any other version of this game, but I know I'm like aware that Indy Heat was kind of a thing, right? In Super Off-Road, it's almost worse, man, because in Super Off-Road, the more turbo you used, just the kind of regular driving speed of the gray truck would speed up. And so the more turbo you used, the more turbo you had to use because the AI would just like blow you away. Without using turbo, with just like going normally, right? And look at this. Look at how fucking much turbo Danny Sullivan is using here to get around the track when I am ahead of him. Like, it's just like boom, 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 boom. Like, you see him catching up in ways that are like unnatural, and I do not approve. Like, it's a bad way to do difficulty. And I feel the same way about Super Off-Road. It's like kind of a bad way for them to do difficulty there, too. In this one, though, as opposed to just having the raw speed of the signature truck, or car in this case, instead of just having it go faster, this guy just uses turbo anytime he's behind. And that's filthy. Oh, fuck. Now watch what he's doing to catch up here. Like, look at how fast he whipped around the track back there. Ridiculous. But okay, yeah, I don't know. This is all right though. I don't know that I like. I do think that this is like just a more interesting game than the NES port of Super Off-Road. I'll say, because I do think that Super Off-Road in the arcade is a tremendous video game. You know, having the steering wheel and such is just much like Super Sprint. Hell of a game. Dead guy. Ah, shit. Also, I'll say the turbos don't feel smooth in this game in the way that they maybe should. I mean, the thing I'll say about turbo, you know, again, to kind of compare it to Super Off-Road, oh, Danny. Knock the other cars off their jacks. So the thing about Super Off-Road and the thing about turbo use in Super Off-Road is because it's an off-road racing game, the terrain is hilly and sometimes you end up kind of launching in the air, which from that camera perspective is like weird, but actually looks cool. And so sometimes you'll hit turbos in that game and you'll just launch yourself off of something and just fly over the other cars and land, and it's awesome. Sometimes you will hit it weird and you will turbo your way into a corner and you'll just be super fucked. But either way, there's a chaos to the off-road nature of Super Off-Road that this game doesn't have. Because it's all flat tracks, because it's Indy cars, right? And so it's an opportunity for them to really kind of focus on speed. And having turbos that you know, act accordingly. But the turbos in this game they actually feel kind of like the Super Off-Road turbos. They don't feel like they really get you anywhere unless you just mash that fucking button. Which in the arcade was a devious tactic because you could run out of money to buy more turbos, which makes you effectively, unviable as a competitor. So you could put in another quarter and turn that quarter into dollars to buy more turbos before the next race. And that's where the nasty part of Ivan Iron Man Stewart's filthy game, filthy microtransactions were truly uncovered. This game's trying to do the same thing, and I bet the arcade version of this very much did the same thing. But I think the problem here is that the turbos just don't work the way you want them to for an indie racing game. You know, like you want to be able to just punch it a couple of times on a straightaway and feel it. But it's such a quick boom, 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 and it's over that you got to hit it 5 or 6 times just to get, up the screen. And all the while, the AI is doing the exact same thing. And so you're kind of getting nowhere. You have to really kind of think about when you're pitting, and not even think about it. You just have to kind of like, okay, well, if he's going to have to pit here, so, I'll pit here, or I'll not pit and then really burn through a bunch of turbos to just win the race. It kind of shifts the skill set away from, driving. And really it becomes more of a game of resource management, which that's interesting in its own way. It's the Doom of the Dark Ages of indie car racing games. But it's not great. The thing I'll say is I think this game here is better than the NES version of Super Off-Road. So let's start there. It's a better game than this. Which I would probably not say the same thing. I don't know that I've seen the arcade version of Indy Heat. If I have, it's been a very long time. But I believe Trade West did that. I believe they did. Let's look it up real quick here. Yeah, your friends at the Leland Corporation did do this game as a follow-up to Super Off-Road. I would suggest, and again, this is without me remembering much about the arcade version of the game, I would suggest that while Indy Heat is a better game here, I bet Super Off-Road is a better game in arcades. Because Super Off-Road in arcades is pretty fucking hard to beat. Pretty fucking hard to beat. Hell of a game. Much better than 237 would indicate. But this is just kind of a funky port of the game that sort of, you miss out on that chaotic analog steering and turbo boost experience that kind of makes that game that game. So Indy Heat's a better game. Is it better than Alex DeMayo's Race America? Yes, it is. It is a better game than that. And man, Super Sprint's right here too, huh? I guess that's interesting. All of the relevant comparison points are right here. It's really just Super Sprint and Super Off-Road. Race America is only comparable because it also has a dude's name on it. It's not really a similar game. Super Sprint's problem on the NES is that it is utterly lacking in difficulty. I will say that I think Super Sprint does a better job of having like navigable tracks. Like they're wider for sure. And it is a better handling game. They do a better job of translating the analog steering wheel feel to an NES controller in Super Sprint than you might expect. However, the AI in that game is so brain dead. It is so bad that Super Sprint just lacks challenge completely. I would probably rather have the broken challenge of Indy Heat over the zero challenge of Super Sprint. And so it's better than Super Sprint. It's better than Super Sprint. It's no Solstice, the quest for the staff of Deimos. Pictionary's a better game. Karate Champ, you'd be better off with that. Is Danny Sullivan's Indy Heat better or worse than Dino Wars, Destruction of Spoondulus? It's worse. It's worse than that. But these games are all like in a pretty tight block here, quality-wise. You'd be better off with a copy of Popeye. Thrilla's Safari is is a better game. Is this better or worse than Micro Machines? I guess it's worse. This is where I have to let the science speak, because again, if you were asking me, is Game X better or worse than Micro Machines, the answer is going to be better 99% of the time. If this was my personal list, if this was just my personal feelings on these games, Micro Machines would be it is in Raid 2020 territory. Fuck that game. But it's a better game. Town and Country Surf Designs Wood and Water Rage is a better game. Mulan's Secret Castle is a better game. Darkwing Duck is a better game. Is it better or worse than Wrath of the Black Manta? You know what? It's worse. It's our new number 232. Right above Super Sprint. Weird how that works out sometimes. What is this? Danny Sullivan. Kerfuffle has posted a picture of Danny Sullivan wearing Ray-Bans in the Discord. It's he looks like he sucks, man. That guy looks like a dick. Like in the game, the picture of him in the game, he looks all doughy and fucking like, again, like a darts player. But yeah, man, fuck this guy. What a prick. Man, he looks like such an asshole. All right. Let's move on. We're getting a double shot of Exodus today. Yeah, we got through Ultima Exodus, and now here comes Exodus, Journey to the Promised Land, version 5.0. Shout out to your girl Nina B for the graphics on this one. Okay. God saw how the Israelites were enslaved and remembered his covenant with Abraham. He chose Moses to lead them to freedom. Press select for help. Use the word of God to help Moses stop the murmurings of the Israelites. Help Moses pick up 5 Bible questions and gather enough manna to complete each level. A quiz from Exodus is given after each level. Okay, we got manna. We got removed by 2 spoken words. So if we get some spoken words, we can clear away the brush here. Push or use 3 words to remove. Obstacles to faith. Bricks of labor. Push or use 2 staves or calves. Staves, calves, or ass. No one rides for free. Staves and caves. Oh, I'm just shooting the word of God. Like I'm just shooting the gift over here. Blah blah. Hit him with the W. This would be a pretty good Wu-Tang game. Found a hot book. He gets faster as you start shooting him with the word. It's like a bad boulder dash. Will it kill me if this falls on me? No, okay. Looks like B doesn't do anything. I just hit A to shoot. Oh, we need to go back and get all these M's. I heard you murmuring over there. Check this out. Blow, blah, blah, blah. Wu-Tang. We only have 4 words. We need more words. Maybe I got to shoot all these bushes? Yeah, there we go. And then the screen flashes just like in Boulder Dash when you get all the... Huh. I mean, this is not derivative of Boulder Dash in any meaningful way, but that's an interesting little similarity. All right, there you go. Who enslaved the Israelites? Dude, I don't know. Was it the Egyptians? Okay. The king of Egypt told the Hebrew midwives to kill male babies? The midwives would not kill the male babies because they feared God? All right. Because the male babies were not killed by the midwives, Pharaoh ordered his people to kill the midwives? Sorry. Moses' mother wanted to save him from the river, so she moved him out of Egypt. No. All right. What do I get for... Okay. We got 4 Bibles. All right. Let's get over to the hotel. We got to put all these Bibles in the drawers. And here we see this. Can I be crushed like this? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Smoked. So there is some light, like, you know, the physics of Boulder Dash are kind of on display here, where the rocks will fall off to the side if you create a situation like that. That is how the boulders in Boulder Dash fall. This is weird. Because I bet, I can't imagine this is not a repurposed Boulder Dash. It's to, what did I get? Did I get like a laser gun or what? Laser word. Bonus Bible. Come on, fool. Brap. Brap. Who took baby Moses from the ark? The Pharaoh's daughter? I don't know. Who did Pharaoh's daughter hire to nurse baby Moses? Well, this Moses' sister would be weird. I'm going to say an unknown Hebrew woman. No? All right. How long did Moses' mother nurse baby Moses for Pharaoh's daughter? The Bible isn't specific. After baby Moses grew older, where did he go? Back to Pharaoh's daughter? What happened to baby Moses when he was brought to Pharaoh's daughter? He became her son. You now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 8 motherfucking Bibles. Okay. Yeah. It's got a different music that plays when you pause it. Who designed these levels and why? What's up, man? Brrrah! This is Wario and Mario. As you see, I'm shooting out W's to signify Wario. I'm Wario. There he is. There's Wario. And I'm picking up Mario's money. I'm stealing Mario's gold. This is a fun puzzle. Look at this cool maze I'm in. Oh, now I gotta find the exit. After Moses was grown, he first went to live with his people. False. Moses saw an Egyptian beating a Hebrew and he spoke to him. No? Why did Moses fear he had been seen killing the Egyptian? Pharaoh called him. I don't know. What did Pharaoh do when he found out? Is there really a person in the Bible named Pharaoh and not like the Pharaoh? Sent Moses away. Nope, tried to kill him. Where did Moses flee to? Let's say Israel. Nope. All right. He's just called Pharaoh. Yeah, is it just like... Oh, the sexy stuff. Moses smoked a guy, huh? All right. Oh, yeah. Hit him again. Oh, yeah, hit him again. Bible up. It's interesting that this has the rock falling rules of Boulder Dash. That's all I would say about it, I guess. Oh, fuck. I start the whole level again, man. These Israelites need to get blasted. No, 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 no. I'm tired of shooting all this shit. I just want to fucking get on with it. And I keep cutting too many corners. Lesson learned. Oh, I'm all riled up by the word. You know, transform into a jet and fly away. That's what happens when you hear it. Okay, let's not fuck this up this time. Oh, this is Crystal Mines? Hot Leve says Crystal Mines, the original version of this game before they added Bible stuff, has a sequel that was on the links. Huh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Crystal Mines 2 on the links is a great game. It is not... You know what? It's not entirely dissimilar to this. It's just a better, like, better designed levels and more interesting stuff throughout. And you're a robot instead of, I guess, Moses. Yeah, Crystal Mines 2 on the links is a heck of a Boulder Dash derivative puzzle game. You get jewels in that game. Gems. Who did Moses rescue near a well in Midian? Is an angel of God. No? All right. Moses rescued the 7 daughters from... a lion. No? Okay. The father of the 7 daughters was... a merchant. No? Okay. Who did Reuel the priest give to Moses in marriage? That's not a real name. Is it Ruth? No. All right. Which of these names was not used by the priest of Midian? I'm going to say Saul. We now have 1 Bibles. Stop. All right. Yeah, run real low on Bibles over here. We gotta. Hey man, you know where I can score some? Score some Bibles. Y'all got Bibles? Looking for that King James. You know what I'm saying? This guy knew. He hooked me up with a Bible right here. These boulders look a little bit like the boulders in Crystal Mines 2. But like the level design in Crystal Mines 2 feels like a real video game, whereas this feels like they developed the concept and then at the very end someone just came in and farted out a bunch of levels. Like, I don't know, just wind around in a circle and there's a bunch of, I don't know, there's a bunch of bags of money or whatever these are there and just get them. Like, it just feels so tossed together. Found it. Moses is all about getting that bag. God heard the cries of the enslaved Israelites and was concerned. Killed Pharaoh. I don't know. God appeared to Moses in a burning bush at... This is Mount Sinai? No? All right. God told Moses to go to Pharaoh and bring the Israelites out of Egypt. Yes. Moses argued with God, saying, what if they do not believe me? So God became angry. No, I don't know. Okay. Moses again argued with God, asking him to send someone else. God was angry, but he gave him more signs. No? All right. Got 3 Bibles. Oh, shit. Is that Sephiroth? Is this from the Final Fantasy? What is this? This is just an intriguingly weird video game. This motherfucker's hiding in the money. It's fucked up. The music is not, it's not great. Gotta say. Oh, okay. Jethro didn't want Moses to return to Egypt. True. I don't know. Moses left his wife and sons to return to Egypt. True. No? All right. God told Moses that the miracles he would do would not sway Pharaoh because Pharaoh was afraid. No? Okay. God said Israel was his only people. No? All right. Moses and blank brought together the elders of the Israelites and spoke what God had said. Aaron... 5 Bibles. Aaron is there to beatbox. Oh, so I have the B button now. I can... Whoa, what is that? Okay. Oh, okay. I can drop bombs, and then I can shoot them. I set down bombs and then I hit him up with the word. I wet him up with a W. Okay, so the bricks do fall like rocks. Okay, I wasn't sure. Rocks roll better than powder, my man. I was sitting on a Bible. Yeah, I got a stash. Oh, God. Let's maybe finish this level and take one more quiz. I don't... This is no good. And it's not like that it's bad mechanically, it's that these levels are fucking terrible. Yeah. Ah, shit. You get fucking careless, man, because you don't care. Moses invulnerable. Moses invulnerable on the microphone. Moses has to start over. I guess they can't say Moses fucking died, huh? Moses has to start over. Well, that's Exodus. It's kind of a shame in a. Oh, okay. Well, let's oh, we got. Look at all these other items, man. He drank a potion and became invincible. Is that how it works? It's been a long time since I've seen a Bible. Oh. If you shoot the word at a cow, it explodes. Look out. If you're a missionary and you're trying to like witness or whatever to cows, it's bad news, man. He'd had enough. Moses had had enough, and he blew himself up. I think that's in Ecclesiastes somewhere. Oh, we got other guys. What are these, like caveman guys? Now they're like we're working the forge. Oh yeah. Push it down on them. Smoke them. Like it's and you look at some of these later levels and you see some more of the items that you have to work with and how they kind of enhance or build upon some of the early concepts, and it you know, it's a little bit more fucked up that the levels are so bad. There's a much better game here, and again, I will testify, I will witness, I will spread the word of Crystal Mines 2. That's a decent little game. This is not, though. And it's not, you know, it's not just because like, it's a Bible game. I mean, there is that, but it's because this level design is really rotten. It's just like, I don't know, man, like collect 70 things. Get 70 bags in this level. You're like, why? No, what? And they're all right next to each other. It's not like some big level where, you know, you're gonna solve these puzzles and do this. Just like, here's just a ton of shit. Go touch it all, and then you can leave. That's the downfall of Exodus. If it just had better levels, this would actually be a solid little kind of action-y puzzler sort of thing, much the same way Crystal Mines 2 was. I don't think this game would ever get to a point where it touches something as good as Boulder Dash was in its day. But like, it fits into that pantheon if it has better levels. And instead, you're left with like, well, I don't know. Like, this has all the pieces of a better game, but again, whoever did the level design blew it. They biffed it, man. They fucked it all up. Maybe they're too busy writing Bible trivia. I assume Bibles are lives, and so you're just getting extra lives for getting the trivia right. Maybe is that the? And some of that art was amazing. NES rendered scenes from the Bible are pretty good. So we're left with something of like a frustrating thing, man. It's like there's the potential for this to be a better game. It's just squandered. You know, it is no Wood and Water Rage. It is no Millions. It is no Millions Secret Castle. It's no Isolated Warrior. Yeah, but like, is it better or worse than, you know, like Eliminator Boat Duel? That's a better game. That is a better game. The Flintstones, The Rescue of Dino and Hoppy is a better game. Battletoads is better and also like truer to the Bible in a lot of ways. It's no Rolling Thunder. Is it better or worse than Krusty's Funhouse? Krusty, a pious man, to be sure. Krusty's Funhouse is a better game because it has like better, more engaging puzzles. You know, like that's the... Yeah, Krusty's Funhouse is a better game. They're not all that dissimilar when you break it down. I mean, in terms of just like, yeah, there's some light puzzling here. Heavier puzzling in Krusty's Funhouse than there is in Exodus, that's for sure. Yo Noid is a better game. Though it would be really funny if Yo Noid ended with Bible trivia and then had those same works of art from Exodus, except they were all Noids instead of like Moses or whatever, like a burning bush, and then the Noid is coming out of it. That I want to see. That's how I want to... That's how I want to live. Yeah, does Noid have the whip, or is Noid getting whipped, or is it both? Are they both Noids? They're probably both Noids. Yo Noid's a better game. Bad Dudes is better. Gumshoe is a better game. Puss in Boots: Para's Great Adventure is a better game. But this all looks like the right kind of territory, man. It's not, yeah. Again, it was actually very frustrating to see the demo levels and see all of the additional items and stuff that they put into the game later. Because if they had just built better levels and stuff, like you know, you could absolutely play this game. If it just had a little bit better level design, it would be way less boring. Instead, it's just like there's occasional enemies and you're just like walking through fucking bags of money like they were Pac-Man dots. And that's not great. It's worse than Contra Force. It's worse than RoboCop. It's worse than Werewolf: The Last Warrior. Is it better or worse than the Three Stooges? The original Three Wise Men. It's worse. It's worse than Renegade. It's worse than Street Fighter 2010, The Final Fight. It is worse than The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. It's worse than Captain America and the Avengers. Is it better or worse than Big Nose the Caveman? Yikes. Big Nose might be a better... Yeah, Big Nose might be a better game. But not by much. Yeah, Big Nose is better. Supercars is better. That Godzilla game is real bad. I'll tell you what. I would take Exodus over B-52. B-52 is a bummer. It's better than Godzilla Monster of Monsters. It's no Big Nose the Caveman. And Supercars is a better game. It's our new number 354. Exodus, what is the full name of this disaster? Journey to the Promised Land. What a thing. What a thing. I really want to play some Crystal Mines too. And there you have it. At number 354. All right, I'm looking over the games we have left on the list for today and seeing if any of them would maybe fit in the time we have remaining. Yeah, let's do this. Chili Bus wanted to see this one. And it's called Seicross? Bow, bow, bow. Seicross? All right, your friends at Pony Canyon are back. I thought those were cool coins I could collect. They were not. Both buttons seem to do the same thing. Kind of a toss-up sometimes in games whether picking up the radioactive symbol is going to be good or bad. Bunch of friggin' dinosaur bones. So it looks like we got like a Hudson's Adventure Island situation here. My life is constantly draining out. This guy's sticking to me real bad here. Oh! Whoa! This is also a Bible game. You have to go through and destroy all the dinosaur bones so that no one finds them. You have to place them later. Replace them later with fake dinosaur bones. Like my shooting has been upgraded to, you know, be a little more rapid fire and fast moving and so on, but it's not that great. It's hard to steer in this gunk. Okay, we stop. Hell? Bunch of freaky eyeball creatures. Oh, look at that. Now we're shooting. Everything in this game is at a certain pitch or volume that is just like really grating. Best bite. This is kind of boring. Also, I'm moving so much slower, it seems. Oh, look at this. Like evil dinosaur tank. What is... Why did they make that? I mean, it's cool, don't get me wrong, but... We made it. It's so, it looks so plain. Like, not even necessarily ugly. It's just like the player ship and the guys that you're the little humans that you're saving here look so, like, generic. It's weird. Like, parts of this game look mostly fine. Like, these enemies here on the enemy scooters, they look okay. For what they are. It's like, yeah, okay. And then some of this game looks like, you know, barely above an Atari 2600, you know? Music's not great. You don't really, you know, if you're gonna have bumping, I think it makes sense to also have jumping. Because you have these situations where these guys will just get up like alongside you, and it's like it's a cluttered landscape in some situations, and so you just get bumped immediately into an obstacle. That level felt shorter than the other two. Alright. Wanted to get that star, and instead I got killed. Great. Bah. Yeah, it's just kind of, you know, there's just not a lot to it. And some parts of it feel like made annoyingly. Like I said, you kind of get bumped into some of these obstacles in ways that are, you know, not outstanding. Almost ran out of energy there. That was dangerous. Okay. That's what happens when you run out of energy. Not awesome. Music's kind of nasty. I do like a bow, 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 bow. A little bit, but it's not used especially well here. Like you could certainly make a game about, you know, a scooter, hover scooter that can shoot. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, it's ugly. It doesn't control very well. And, yeah, I want to be more nimble, you know, especially they put guys tucked in behind the environment and you can't jump. If I could jump over the obstacles, if it was a little more like Breakthrough, which did not score very well on our list. But insofar as, you know, kind of a side-scrolling bump and jump sort of deal, I think that would have just made it a little more interesting. But just like some kind of additional mobility. Barring that, some kind of, you know, way to shoot through the obstacles, or, you know, if the obstacles just, you know, caused you to take damage instead of just outright killing you. Yeah, I mean, there could have been more to this, but, you know, hey, this was an era when sometimes there just wasn't more to this. So that's how you end up with something like a Seicross. It's not a great game. I've certainly played worse, but like it's, you know, it's no Ikari Warriors 2 Victory Road. That's for sure. Superman is a better game. Pinball Quest is a better game. The Adventures of Dino Ricky. Dino Richard? That's a better game. Toki is a better game. You'd be better off playing the Bugs Bunny Birthday Blowout. Break Time, the National Pool Tour. That's better. Ikari 3 The Rescue is a better game. Is it better or worse than Alpha Mission? Alpha Mission, just kind of overly plain. And annoying. Seicross is worse than this. Seicross is worse than Mario's Missing. But it's better than Target Renegade. Easily. It is better than RoboCop 3. It is better than the Pradicus Conflict. It is not as good as Rampage. It's our new number 416. Okay, Seicross. There we go. And there you have it. 416, Seicross. Thanks everybody for suggesting games today. It was nice to get through Ultima Exodus. That's a game that I've been thinking about for months. And it did not fare quite as well as I thought it would, but yeah, it just kind of didn't hold up. The other Exodus, you know, better than a lot of the other unlicensed games out there, I guess I would say. But you know, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a good game. But you know, hey, it's no Crystal Mines 2. I think we can all learn a lot from a little Crystal Mines 2 sometimes. Over here on the Atari Lynx. Well, I don't know why there's no audio. I read something. Someone was having a problem saying that there was no audio in Lynx games. Here's a little secret bonus for you. So we need to shoot the word of God out of this robot, and we need to pick up these Bibles. Yeah, that's yeah. I think there is some weird problem with audio on the Lynx right now, which is weird because it was working relatively recently. So I'm sure it's just something. But I own this. I played quite a lot of Crystal Mines 2 on the Lynx. I played quite a lot of Crystal Mines 2 on the Lynx. It's true. But I would say, yeah, it's just, you know, Crystal Mines 2 has better level design overall. Different crystals are worth different amounts of points. You see, I need to get, was it 51? In fact, that is what this level is tutorializing you, is like, look at how much the number goes down when you get these instead of these. See? The Lynx was cool. Got some dynamite. And so on. Oh, wait, there's something. How did this? Okay, you know what happened? Hang on. There's a button on the side of my keyboard that mutes the computer. And sometimes when I set a controller down, it bumps up against that button. Which is funny, because I did read something, like someone was complaining about lack of audio on the Lynx core, like, very recently. So, well, it's got to be that, I guess. But a lot of Lynx music sounded like this kind of buzzy, synthy. Bonus area. More shooty and actiony than puzzly, I think I would say, you know, compared to something like a Boulder Dash. Not a bad Lynx game if you're into those. And you should be. I don't know. There's some fun. The Lynx is cool. The Lynx is interesting because there are a lot of very strange video games on it. That people kind of ignore because I don't know, the Lynx doesn't get a lot of play these days, but it's a interesting little library. A great version of Chip's Challenge, probably my favorite version of Chip's Challenge is on the Lynx, but that's gonna do it. Go play some Exodus. Do not go play some Exodus. I mean, you could, whatever. Go play some Crystal Mines 2 on the Lynx instead. It's a hell of a handheld. And I will see you next time. Of course, you can go to the Patreon, patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann to get access to request your own games. We have some set up for next week that we did not get to this time around. So next week, we will probably look at Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, which Tim wanted to see, and Davis wanted to see Caltron 6-in-1, which is a 6-game multi-cart with 6 original games. And we'll get a look at that. So come on back next Friday. We'll take a look at that. Of course, coming through on Tuesday for the podcast. And have a great weekend. I will see you soon. Oh, a Doom review up on the Patreon. Anyone can go read that, whether you're back in the Patreon or not. Patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann. You can go read a review of the new Doom, which is out pretty soon here. Have a good one.